Hi, my name is Emiliano Escobedo. As the Executive Director of Fresh Avocados Love One today, I am pleased to welcome you to the Walk with a Dog Grand Canyon Adventure. We are excited to be part of the education and energy coming your way over the next 2 weeks, designed to raise awareness about the complementary benefits of eating a healthy diet and staying active for heart health. Good health is invaluable. So, along with Walk with a Dog, Fresh Avocados Love One today is responding to the Surgeon General's call to action to make controlling high blood pressure a national priority. As a dedicated resource to providing helpful tips, easy recipes, and nutrition information about fresh avocados, we are proud to share inspiration about how and why it is important to add heart healthy foods like fresh avocados to your everyday meals. Did you know, for example, that most of the fat in creamy and delicious avocados is good fat? And that replacing saturated fat with unsaturated fat is associated with reduced risk of cardiovascular disease? Talk to your doctor about nutrition. And as part of this challenge, learn more about how what you eat can reduce risk factors for heart disease. The Grand Canyon Adventure is an exciting and creative extension of Walk with the Dog's ongoing commitment to provide safe and convenient ways to soak up motivation and engage in conversation that inspires heart healthy living. While the past virtual challenges required a participation fee, Fresh Avocados Love One today is pleased to sponsor so that participation is free for everyone. As part of our excitement to be with you here today, we also have free resources including easy and delicious recipes at loveonetoday.com/WWAD. Avocados are so versatile, and we hope you will visit and get inspired to step up your post workout snack routine with help from nutritious and delicious fresh avocados. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. David Sabgir, a cardiologist and the founder of Walk with the Doc. 15 years ago, he launched a simple yet profound vision to mobilize health professionals across the world to lead walk groups in their communities. There are now 530 chapters in 47 states nationwide. Walk with the Doc chapters can be found in 34 countries. Fresh Avocados Love One today is proud to partner with Dr. Sapgar and Walk with the Doc, as together we believe each step and each bite can contribute to improving heart health and your overall well-being. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Sapgar and see you in the Grand Canyon.
Good morning. Who's ready to get started? My name is David and I'm founder of Walk with a Doc. And speaking for our team, we are humbled and honored to be teaming with Fresh Avocados Love One today. What a wonderful partnership. As a cardiologist, I am super geeked because avocados are heart healthy. There's three big reasons. They're a good source of fiber, they're cholesterol free, and maybe most importantly, they allow us to make it very easy to swap out bad fats for good fats, delicious good fats. So when we started Walk with a Doc in 2005, it was to promote physical activity and social connection. And we're about to get a whole lot of that in the next couple weeks. What we are going to be doing is taking our activity, hopefully most days, and logging it onto our site. We have a super cool partner called Race3, which you've already registered for, and there are dozens of different activities. Please check out the list. So each day, with whatever activity you do, get online, post your site, and you'll see you and your team move throughout the Grand Canyon. and we couldn't be more excited about it. Thank you very much for being part of this with us. We're all together, and I can't wait for the next 2 weeks. As we are moving throughout the Grand Canyon, please stay tuned for base camp videos. We have Dr. Andrew Freeman, a cardiologist in Denver, who'll be talking to us about heart health. And we'll also be having Dr. Huff talk about good fats and ways we can substitute these bad fats for good fats. And we also have our chef, Gina DiNucci, chef and nurse, giving us some healthy avocado recipes. Please look out for all 3 of these.
Thank you everyone for being here. I'm Rachel from Walk with the Doc headquarters. We wanted to take a couple minutes to answer any questions while we have you here live. If you have a question and you're on Zoom, please send it through the chat or raise your hand and I'll figure out how to get to you. Also, if you're on Facebook Live, go ahead and just chat your question in there and we will get to those in a moment as well. I do have one question so far. The question is, how do we convert activity other than walking into mileage? Really great question. The platform does a fantastic job doing that for you. If walking isn't your thing and you want to log miles for playing badminton, you can. Race3 enables you to do that. You go to the log activity tab, select a drop-down menu, and I think Brian is going to pull up Race3 and share his screen so he can show you how that works. And if at any point in time you have trouble logging any miles, let us know, shoot us an email, contact@walkwithadoc.org. We will happily walk you through that.
All right, so looks like some people are already off, which is exciting, but really easy to log activity. You can do it once a day, 3 times a day, or every couple of days, whenever you do it, but you just jump right over here to log activity. You choose what day it is, then all kinds of different activities you can choose. I know for some of you, I see some snow out there, so shoveling snow, snowboarding, whatever you choose to do. You choose your activity. Let's say we do some yoga, do it for 30 minutes. You can put a comment if you want. You can put your location, you can add a picture, and just make sure you hit that submit button and that'll automatically convert it into walking miles for you.
There is a follow-up question. Is there activity listing for weight training and other PT exercises? Absolutely. Weightlifting is on there. I don't know if it specifically says PT, but there is one for stretching that you'll find. A lot of great options and new opportunities in there when you look through. Are there any other questions from the Zoom audience? Feel free to type them in. I'm going to turn it over to Aurel, who's monitoring Facebook, to see if there are any questions over there. And then finally, we'll hand it over to David.
Rachel, I just have one question that's come up so far on Facebook. And that says that the drop-down menu says running. I think could you go up to that, Brian? That might be helpful.
Yeah. There's a running.
Yeah, but there's a walking, running and walking one also, right? There's a walking one there as well. So yeah. I'm hoping that answers the question that we had there. Let me just check if there are any more questions on Facebook.
While you're checking around, there are a couple more over on Zoom. One is, I'm unable to find the group I'm registered with. Brian, do you mind walking through how someone can check that? with their, over on the right-hand side with their avatar or their picture to see the team they're with?
So I think the best way is to go to your teams here, and your team should pop up as the very top one on the list there. So this is my team. If I click on it, I can see my teammates, and looks like we've all been slacking a little bit here. We're all at 0 miles, but that's where you can see different teammates' activity. Hopefully that helps. Looks like Margie on Facebook says on the app, it only says running.
Right. So I think, Brian, you showed that if you scroll down, you'll find walking. Right.
Yeah, on my app, I'm seeing both running and walking.
Mm-hmm.
We have another question. If you have to log your activity daily, you do not. I mean, you should log your daily activity, but you don't have to log it in one day. You can go back a couple days later. Once the event closes, you will no longer be able to log activity. So if you're the type of person who wants to log everything you do in 1 week in one fell swoop, go ahead and do that. If you want to get on daily, you can do that too. I have another question about views of the Grand Canyon. Thank you for asking. We will have a lot of videos provided by the National Park Service throughout this journey. And then also every time you log activity, you will land someplace on the trail and it should give you some views of the Grand Canyon along the way. Aurel, any other questions on your end?
Give me 1 second to just check on that. I don't believe there is, but let me check.
Awesome. Sorry, one more question over here. Someone is asking about shoveling snow. They don't see that as an activity. Absolutely agree that that should count. Let us take a look and get back to you guys on that. I'm not sure what would be an adequate equivalent, but you should undoubtedly get credit for shoveling snow. That is hard work.
Amen to that. I think we should be able to add an activity on there. So we'll add shoveling snow when we get off the call here.
All right, Dr. David Sabgir has been patiently waiting. Let us get back to the fun and hand it over to him.
Hey guys, first of all, Fresh Avocado, love one today. We are so grateful for you allowing us to do all these wonderful activities over the next couple of weeks. So thank you. I don't wear this every day, so I'm wearing it in honor of Fresh Avocados Love One today. We're so grateful to you guys. Second, so grateful to all of you who are on Zoom today and the 1,200 plus that are joining us in the Grand Canyon. It's going to be so rewarding. This is going to be our biggest venture yet. Please, when you log your activity, read what everyone else is up to. Throw them some high fives. I think there's a heart emoji you can hit, which is perfect for Heart Month. So glad that you're with us. So grateful. You guys have a wonderful day in the canyon. I read it's like 30 degrees and some flurries, so pretty cool. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.